Good morning everybody and welcome to my time at Portia episode 65 with Yelen. Hello Scraps, how you doing? Oh, not Yelen, Talina, my gosh, muddling my characters up already. Yes, one happy puppy. Where's the kitty? Hello kitty, how you doing? We are looking for fishies. Here you go. Very welcome, pussycat. Where's my door? There's my door. Check my door, check my backpack. Sanwa is the only barber in Portia. If you ever want to change your hairstyle or dye your hair, visit him at his barbershop. Ooh, okay. Mr. Ack and a letter. Hey, Mr. Ack.
Hi.
How are you doing?
There used to be so many AIs walking around.
I know. However, you are it for now. Where are your pots? Mr. Ack, I am terribly sorry. I have not made your pot. I will work on that. Resources and a full backpack. Not a surprise. Thank you. And that one's on the ground. Oh, yes, I did an inspection. Was that my Sunday? No, it was my Saturday. Let's go and empty this pack out before, I get any more stuff I can't deal with. And we will look at... I need to do some more furnaces. Oops. Material storage and sort everything over. Much better. Sort everything up. Check it. There's Mr. Axe pots. Put my sapphires in. They kind of need to go, otherwise I can't make my titanium plate. What else have we got in here? Dada chips. Nice. Alright, so there's nothing I really want to stick in that chest that's been left behind. Let's just dump these over here and sort all of them in, see if anything got left behind. No, it just gives me an idea of what I've run out of. I can see a lot of health food items in my bar there. I'm thinking that means I went deep diving last session. It's been a couple of days, so I I lost track again. Sorry, Sonia, you're very cute, but no. Actually, I have a gift for you.
Hey!
Hey, how you doing?
I feel like I can tell you anything.
Have a sapphire.
Wow! This is like my favorite thing in the whole wide world!
You're very welcome. Okay. Let's check our map. All is quiet. Too quiet. We're waiting on the update for the next major update in Steam that they're going to send us. So, oops. So I'm kind of, playing until I get to that point. I think also we're going to have Talina that will marry Mint, because I think he's one of the only guys I haven't married from one of my previous playthroughs.
Hi.
Which does sound a lot worse than it is, because I basically play...
I like this gift, thanks.
You're welcome. I play one character per relationship, usually. So, well, that's a little bit too obvious to ignore. What else have we got? Alright. It's alright, just for a minute there I thought there was something different about this. Do 4 things, huh? Oh, here I am counting the clock as a part of the machine. So 1, 2, 1 and 2. Actually there's something up here. 3 and 4. There we go. Oh right, that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. But not say that out too loud though. 2, 3. And again. I hope my derpy may sing. There we go. That's a good start. Something here is not right. Oh, well, that would be it. Oh, that's the obvious one. And then there's that one. And this one. Something here as well. Oh, that would be it. Right. Cool. I think it was just a little bit bent off center. How far ahead of Mr. What's-Me-Doovie are we now? Not quite 3,000. I think we're about 200 more points to catch up on him. We're getting there. So that'll be another Power Stone and Tempering Liquid. Do I have any missions? No. My backpack's looking a bit fuller than it should. And we are... So I have some of these to put down. And if I put... Oh, I've also got a bunch of raw material to go back. Mr. Act, did you fill up my box again? I think I'm saving up for the very last section, or did I finally do that? No, I finally did that. Alright, so we need to rearrange our yard as well. Cool. Let's get the yard kind of set out so we can have... Ooh, fish. No, I mean... Pretty... Oh, I'm pulling fish out of the tank. That's not quite what I meant to do. So that we can have everything where we need it. Let's just pop the Emperor Gladiator fish back in the tank. As soon as we can find them. Uh-oh. There they are. Right. They were hungry. Alright, put these guys back in the tank. And maybe feed them. Let's give them 20. And we'll give these guys 20. I'm going to need to go buy more fish food. So there are 3 of them in there. This is my secret fish for Pinky breeding program. Oh boy. And I've done it again. Put the fish back in the tank. I know, make up my mind right. Take it out, put it in, whatever. Here you go, fish. Oops. And I need to just tick that back up. There we go. Alrighty. And back this way. Ah. I'm not quite sure what I just did then. I think I hit R instead of E, which means I need to go back. I need to just maybe step away from the fish tank for a minute. I hit R instead of E, which means I've put my dough back into my backpack. And then I've taken the fish out of the tank again. Put him back in. Sorry, Mr. Salmon. Alrighty, now we'll feed the fish. Did I put any fish in this tank? I did. Okay. Ooh, and there are more of them now. Cool. Alright, do any of these big guys need feeding? Yep, these guys need feeding. Let's give them 50. Okay, and I can see through the glass this steamer in the distance, and it's driving me crazy because it's messing up my view. Scraps, tell me you didn't, because ew. Mucky hound. Okay, so in order to rearrange our yard exactly how we like it, we need a couple of things. We need to get rid of these trees, but we also need a ton of discs. 275, that's not a bad start. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go get some okay, this is kind of ad hoc. We're just going to go and get some fertilizer matting and a big fertilizer tank. Actually, we might get a couple of fertilizer tanks. because fertilizer tanks will hold 30 fertilizer, which tends to make our life a whole lot easier. Pretty sure 275 is not going to be enough discs. I forget how many I used last time. Okay, wandering in here. It's such a long way up the mountain. Just sneaking in at the back here. They won't notice a thing, really. Alright, so basically we've got fertilizer matting, irrigation flooring. I can buy a max of 50, so we'll get that out of the way to start off with and come up again tomorrow. And I could buy a max of one of those. That kind of solves that problem to a large degree. I've got 216 discs. Let's grab 8 of those. I haven't brought up any of those. I'm going to have to do that because we really need some flowers. Okay. The next thing I really want to do is I want to get a bunch of those. And I'm kind of stuck between my apricots and my apples. So, alright, got a stack of those. You know what, we might as well just get the rest. Alright, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I buy all of those already? So it's 25. I need to get 25 of these, so I'll be up and down the hill for another 2 or 3 days to get those. These are kind of pretty, but I don't want to spend that much money. I'm happy to spend discs. So I'm going to need to go get some more discs because I need to get, I think it's about 19, 17 more of these, so that's another 3 days worth of trips, so that's 36 more discs. And I'm going to need some more matting because the 50 I've got is not going to be enough to put underneath. So it's a start. We have some agricultural bits and bobs. Oh man, it is the fastest way off the church mountain, but really. Alrighty, let's just grab whatever's in there. Thank you, Mr. Ack. You must have harvested my tree. Yep, my niter tree came into bloom as well. Alright, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to clear this patch up here. Then we're going to need to make a trip to A and G. And we just need to decide where we want to put things. So I'm thinking I'm going to put my factory and my, what do you call it, this thing, my assembly station up towards the back of the property. And have the animals kind of a bit closer. And maybe put the fish along the front or somewhere. So basically I need to go to A&G to move everything except the equipment that I've got in the yard. So technically we don't need the resources we're chopping, although they're always good to have. It always seems like the day goes so quickly when you're doing this too. We can work on things like a marble fence, and upgrading the house is actually what I really want to do next. So I'll just get rid of all of these from off my fence line. And then I might just do the same thing on the other side if I've got anything. Always looks a bit barren once you've done this. Okay, so basically what I want to do is I want to move my factory back, I want to move my assembly station back, and then I want to come back and I want to rearrange all my trees and fish tanks. So not really a lot to do, hopefully. But enough to keep us busy, and we've only got till 1800 to get to A&G's to do it, so let's just get this done. Oh no, nope, I missed them. Alright, so it's going to happen in the morning. Fine. I think he's... Good evening, everyone. Not much happened this week. Everything is going well in our town. Alright, well if everything's going well in our town, I think I might just wander around. Maybe
Hi.
give Alice... Hi
Jack
Alice!
works hard at school and he still tries to help me out at the store.
You're very lucky. Here, I will give you a crystal necklace. You're welcome. And Gus, you look in
Albert
need
is
of
a good
supper.
partner. Also a good friend.
Uh-huh. Still not going to date him. There
Looks
you go.
like you spent some thought on this.
You're welcome. Speaking of Albert,
Hey,
how you doing?
all the nice weather can be very motivating for us to work.
Uh-huh. And then you need to hang out with your girl. Kinda cute. Here. Have a pop.
I like it. You're very nice.
Yeah, very welcome. I've talked to Sonia today. Hey Polly, how you doing? There's Toby, there's Scraps. Hey Paulie.
Hello!
How you doing?
Men should be as strong as me.
Yes, yes they should. Have some tea.
Thank you. Never expected you to give me this.
Everyday man and you still don't expect it? Come on. Hey Toby, how you doing?
Mom gives me so many chores. I hate it.
Oh, get over it. You'll be fine, kid. There you go. Tell you what, why don't you trade your chores for your mum's chores? That'll give you a whole new perspective on
Research
life.
shows in the ruins near Portia, there are a lot of valuable contraptions from the old time waiting to be discovered.
You're absolutely right. I shall go hunting for some for you later. Here, have a disc.
Thanks. This looks nice.
You're welcome. Okay, and Merlin, I have a disc for you too.
The data discs are very important for our research.
You're very welcome.
Thanks
I
for the
shall
gift.
find you some more. And Mint, where do you go
Hi.
during the day? How you doing?
I'd never seen such a range of autumn colors until I got here. Vega 5 hardly has any plants by comparison.
Huh. Okay. Have some fish.
It really is a nice present. Thank you.
You're welcome. Russo, how
Hey.
you doing?
Gail took care of me when no one else did.
You do have a life debt to him. And I still haven't worked out what you like to eat. What's that stuff? Let's see if he likes that. Man, you know, he doesn't say what he means, but he doesn't like that. Okay, let's see if I have belts for Remy. Hey, Remy.
Hi.
How you doing?
The safety of Portia is my #1 priority.
Uh-huh.
How thoughtful of you. I really like it.
You're welcome. You can't look after the safety of Portia if your trousers are falling down. It's just not
Hey.
going to work. Hey, how you
Skin
doing?
gets dry easily in this season.
Uh-huh. And your skin looks lovely.
Wow, I always wanted this.
You're welcome. What does Tuss have to say?
finally saw how brilliant we were.
At least he wasn't looking for modesty. Alrighty, that is Rousseau. I wonder where Mr. Isaac is. And I still think I owe Ack a fry pan, saucepan, something like that. He's probably in bed. I think Polly likes apricot. Apricot, here we go. Hey, you're welcome. I keep forgetting which one is. Polly likes apricot. Dolly hates it, maybe? One of the three girls doesn't like it.
The book is the ladder of human progress.
Uh-huh, and I have a bookmark. There you
How
go.
thoughtful of you. I really like it.
Excellent. Okay. So. Alright, so we don't get to move things around in our yard tonight. So what I might do is just very carefully pop everything away, like my supplies for my factory. And I might move some of those fish tanks just to make sure we've got enough room to put the what do you call it? put that away as well. Whatchamacallit, the factory. So move the fish tanks so I don't have anything obstructing where I want to put the factory, because otherwise I'll be like, dope. Although it will disrupt it all by itself, so it's not that big a deal. Pop all of those in there. Heading this way. Okay. Now I'm thinking I maybe don't need to move them. Oh, and I also need to get some more red books. So this is where our factory is going to go. I'm failing that we could put the house all the way back here and just keep it so that we can look over the view. Actually, you know what, I like that idea. And then just have the have like a grove of trees here. Put the animals maybe over here. The fish tanks down here, and put the factory at the gate. So put the factory at the gate and the assembly station in behind it, because that way yeah, because I like the idea of having a look over those views, because you've got this great big balcony here. So if you turned your house, you could probably set it up over in the backyard. So I think that's what we'll do. We might put the house at the back, so it's got some privacy, and maybe I'll run a line of trees around it as well, because I don't think we've got too many lower end. We've got some lower edge windows. Maybe I don't want to screen it completely. Oops, where am I? Fish are hungry again. You should get a good sea breeze in off that too. So alright, why don't we grab some trees? Actually, if I'm going to put trees in, I need to put matting in, so that I can do now. And I probably don't want to put a big fertilizer tank right outside my window. Although, the back end of the house... Let me just grab a visual of that again. So what I'm going to do is have the house facing that way down the yard. Yep, so I definitely don't want to stick a fertilizer tank in the corner, because that would be possibly not my best ever idea. I might put one down the side though. Alright, move the house first, then work out where the fertilizer tank is going to go. But we do need 4 bits of matting, whatever we do. So let's just grab... It's alright, I'm used to games where the E is my... not my shepherd. Where the E key is my equipment, and switching back and forward is not great for me. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll pop down our fertilizer matting, because that's one less thing we have to do tomorrow. Actually, I'm debating whether or not I need to have... Oh no, I'll just go with the 4 plates of fertilizer matting. So when we move the house, what we need to do is we need to know where not to put it, and then on the fertilizer matting would be it. Here I am going the wrong way. Completely misjudging which corner I was in. I actually want a double row of this stuff, so 50 is not gonna go very far. And I'm also wondering exactly how much space a marble fence is going to take up, and whether or not having the fertilizer matting here is going to affect it, because I haven't done that with the fencing before. So it's getting late. Man, I've got 23 more of these mats to get down. Shush. Once I get the mats down, we'll head for bed. See, the problem with these is once you get them down, as I haven't been able to pick them up again. It's possible I just need to axe them. Uh-oh, there we go. Falling asleep with fertilizer matting over my head. Not the classiest of tricks. Okay. Yay! Look what I've got. No. Hey, Pinkster, how you doing? Hello, Scraps. Don't you dare go play with that till I'm done. Oh, no, there he goes. There you go. You coming, pup? Oh, how am I supposed to feed this dog when he's... I'll just stand right... Oh, okay, no, I can feed him. Let me just interrupt his play so he can eat. There you go, dogger. Alright, so you just stand right in his way. So, this is the phase of after the adventures and most of the commissions are done. Hey, Mr. Ack, how are you?
Oh la la.
Oh, no. Poor Mr. Ack. I wish we could mount an expedition to check out the fate of his Lara. That would be fun. Oh, thanks, Mr. Ack. So hopefully when we get the fertilizer matting in, we'll actually lighten a lot of his workload as well. It is a Monday. Let's go check it out. Alright. Oh dear, not quite what I intended. I got completely geographically perplexed. Alright, can I... Oh, okay, yep, you can. So, if you ever get stuck with your fertilizer matting and you get it in the wrong spot, pretty much like every other piece of furniture on the farm, you can pick it back up again by using your axe or your chainsaw just to undo what you've done. And the reason I'm doing this is I want my fish tanks probably maybe along the front. I might end up putting this back down, but no, don't want to hack that. What's the matter, Pinkster? This lovely smelling stuff is not for kiddies. So what I'm going to find is I'm going to run out of discs real quick, but we need to just buy fertilizer matting and things to plant trees in, because we're going to run trees all the way along here. And I need to move my house, which we're going to do real soon. Just want to get this down. And the reason I want this down is to have an idea of where the house is going to go. Alright. So 50 doesn't quite do the full width of your property. I think my house will fit there, maybe. If it doesn't, well, that'll be interesting. But we want to move it first, then we want to move the factory, and then we want to go and do stuff. Hi, Emily. How you doing?
Hi! I enjoyed chatting with Sonia and Antoine. They seem to know a lot.
They're your best friends. Okay, let's go with I need to go buy Emily some roses. Alrighty. Hit info map. I have Toby wants something and Nora wants something. Maybe I'll get half a clue as to what Nora likes if I see what she wants. So we'll just hopefully she's going to come down out of the church, or I might have to run up there and see her. Okay, we have commissions. I have 2 S classes. 1 wicker basket, 112 and 1019. 4 wooden pillars, 108 and 1337. 838 and 100 arm stretchers. I can make friends with Remy and Django. Alright, Minister Lee is my weak point for friendship making. So I will do a thing for him. Wicker baskets I should have in the factory. And we'll get to them just as I finish moving things around in the yard. So we'll just toddle this way. And I'm going to just check. QQ, how you doing? I know, the pig is not often awake when I'm in here, so aroma apples. There you go. Yeah, you're welcome. Now, there's Gust. Gust, how you doing?
I can get a lot of leaves in this season.
You can. You need to do that outside the office, though. Have some fishy
You've
bacon
chosen
waffles.
wisely this time.
Always do. And Albert?
Hello.
How you up to?
Fall is always glimmering and beautiful like gold.
Uh-huh. That man does not know how to count his wealth. Where are my pot plants? There we go.
It really is a nice present. Thank you.
You're welcome. I had to get Kiki zacked out on the mat. Fast asleep. Alrighty, let's move our yard around a little bit. Alright, we're going to move it around a lot. We're going to grab our house. It's only a level 2. I also need to upgrade it, so... Right, to move things when you're this close, you can actually use your mouse wheel to scroll out and T to turn your house. I just have to remember where the front door is. Right, that's where the front door is. I want the balcony sticking out over the edge. So I do want to put trees along here though. So that's 1. No. 2. So I want to bring it in about here. I was going to actually bring it right up to the fence line and just have that balcony protruding. But what I might do instead is bring it over. Just move it 1 more space. So I think that should give me enough space for 2 rows of matting, which just means actually if I bring it out 1 more and in, that should give me like a little space to run. Actually, it's to run alongside as well. So it does seem I lose a fair amount of yardage. What I'm hoping is that those little tent poles don't get in the way. Looks like they might. Well, if that's the case, I'm just going to put flowers down there. We'll work it out. So now I should have, this is my right mouse and turn. Yeah. Okay, so that's in the back of the yard. So the next thing I want to move is the assembly station, and I'm going to displace, actually let's move the factory first. Where's that? Alright, and we hit move, and we're just going to go, just using the mouse to move it forward. Alright, T to turn it. There's my front. I do want people to be able to get in to the yard, so I'm just going to move it to about here. I think if I, yep. So I should be able to get in and out pretty easily. Just going to pop that there. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to put my... Actually, you know what? I can put that up alongside my factory, so I might do that instead. Alrighty. Just want to be able to see it so I can move it. Grab the assembly station, hit the move button, hold the mouse button, right mouse button down and turn the whole thing. And use T to turn this thing around, and we're going to put it outside. Okay, so I want the animal stables over here in this corner. We're going to use the trees to shade them, so we're just going to grab the cow barn, which is our shed, and hit move. And then I want to hit T to turn it. And I want to turn the whole thing so I can just see where it is in relation to where I'm going to put my trees. 3, and then I want to move it in. Do I really want that there, given that I'm going to have guests for dinner? I could put the banqueting table here. Maybe I'll do that instead. Alright, well if I'm going to do that, I'm going to put the animals over here. And I'm going to completely ignore the fact that I have fish tanks in the way. So we're going to put our animal barns at the back. Which way round's that? Okay, so I have a gate here. So we're just going to pop these right next to my factory. And it's going to say it'll displace the item already there. So we're going to confirm that. It's just going to rearrange my yard mercilessly. Oh, I like the way it did that. We're going to grab our chicken coop. And we're going to move it to here. Actually, where's my front gate? That's it over there. Alright. So we're going to move the chicken coop here. And it will displace more things. I should have really put the matting down along that fence line. That way I wouldn't have had to have picked my trees up and moved them. Okay. So actually, you know what? My fish tanks can probably stay there. I was going to put them up along the front, but yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, the last thing, actually no, I will move them, because the last thing I want to do is move my stable. So we'll grab that thing and hit our move button. I could put it right next to the house, I suppose. Given that, you know, if I want to go riding, the horse will be right there. But then again, we have that whole dinner party thing that we're thinking about. So we will pop the stable over here. Alright, I think I'm looking at it back to front too. Let's just turn that thing around. And I'm going to take advantage of that tree and displace all my fish tanks. Oops, where did they go? Oh yeah, okay, they got dumped out the front. Alright, so we've pretty much moved everything. Let's just have a quick look and see what it's going to take. The house is the last thing left to upgrade. And then we have the gates and the fences. And if you have a look at change appearance, you can go for a wooden gate, a stone gate, or a marble gate. And I'm thinking we might go with the marble. If you have a look at that, it'll tell me that I need 10 marble planks. Here we go. "10 hardened clay, 2,500 gold, and 2 marble fence portions, which I'm going to have to go have a look at how much they cost and what I need for them." Okay, so we're going to cancel out of that and cancel out of that. We're going to grab our fence line now that I have the maximum fence line there is. We're also going to change appearance on that. So I would like a marble fence portion because that's going to look really sweet. We're going to confirm it just to get the building stats. So we need 10 by marble fence portion 1 and 2 by marble fence portion 2. Whoa. And 25 by marble fence portion 3. Something tells me I'm going to need to do a lot of trading and mining for this. We're also going to need 8,000 gold, which we have, but we won't have by the time we finish prepping it. Alright, now all of that's jumping the gun a bit with the house not being fully upgraded. I think it's got to go up to level 4 before it's fully upgraded. So let's have a quick look at that. Grade. Alright, so level 3. Going to need 18 by ironwood planks. And I'm going to need 18 by aluminium plates, L plate. And 9 strengthened glass, and 48,500 gold. Okay, so when I've done that, I can actually come back and see what I need for level 4. Alright, well, that's going to keep me busy. Let's go check and see what we need for these fence portions. Alright, so this is just all upgrading your home and making it look pretty, which I've never actually played with very much, so this will be fun, but only we'll do the inside once the outside's upgraded. Alright, there's my stone fence portions. Okay, that is a marble fence portion 1, and it's going to cost me 133. Marble fence portion 1, 133 each. And what's that? Portion 2 is at 50 each. Cool, I can do all of this cool stuff. Never really looked at it. I'm gonna have to. Okay, this is the expensive one because I'm gonna need 25 of them at 83 gold a piece. So portion 3 at 83. Okay, you know, and then we can go, if you want, we can go to the fanciness of all of this, which we may do. Marble fountains, courtyard chairs, and that looks kind of pretty. I really like that. That's cute. Okay, so you probably don't have to use the whole thing. What is that? The design is a bit too extravagant. Yeah, but I bet the kids love it. Okay, so now that we've done most of our missions, we can start to perhaps look after ourselves just a little bit. However, speaking of looking after people, I need to go get my wicker basket. I need to have a look at... Actually, wait a minute. How many discs? I have 88 discs on me. I have enough space to get some more flooring and some more planter boxes. And I forgot to put the little silicon chips in. That's okay. So we'll just grab that as well, and maybe another... Well, we'll see. We might not have enough for another fertilizer tank, but we're going to need a couple of them because they don't reach forever. Okay. So we want some more of these. And we want a... Maybe... You know, I will get one more of that while I can. And then we'll max out what we can get of these. Cool. And now I'm down to 13 discs and I really am going to need to go and do some mining.
Hello!
Hey Nora, how you doing? An aroma. Sure, I can gift you with one of those. Here you go. You're really welcome. So now the question... I'm going to just write down Nora, aroma apple. The question remains, if I give that to her tomorrow when it's not a wish, is she still going to want it? Like, will she like it as much? Is it a favourite gift? One day I'm going to misjudge that and land on the spikes. That's going to be very uncomfortable. Okay. Where was I going? There was another wish lurking around. It was for Toby. He's probably at school. Let's go and interrupt Toby at school just to see what he's looking for. And then we'll go get the wicker basket and do some wish fulfillment. Hello, what is your problem?
Hi.
How you doing?
The Flying Pigs is the best exploration community. It's my goal to be part of it.
Well, good luck. I have some spicy fish soup to spice up those goals, if you're very lucky and I haven't eaten it all. Alright, on second thoughts, perhaps you would like some... He doesn't like classic spaghetti, he likes the hot sauce.
I like this gift. Thanks.
You're welcome. Alright, so he does like it, just not as much as spaghetti with hot sauce. Alrighty, let's go find this Toby person and see how he's going. I know, I'm actually procrastinating about going back to my yard. Hey Toby! A slingshot? You know what, I can actually accommodate that, but don't tell your mum or she might skin me. I don't think I've got it on me though. I'll laugh if I have, but I'm pretty sure it's actually in my weapons chest. Alrighty, let's head this way. I know, I did all that. I could have actually ridden the pig. Although taking the pig up to the top of the church tower is a bit of a menace. So, Not because I fall off it, although that's a possibility, just because it's a pain to steer and you run out of stamina points. Alright, let's see how we go with this thing. Do I like this yard as much as I thought I would? I like being able to go straight into the factory. That's actually really good. Actually, that's where I need to be. So I prefer to just come straight into the factory rather than run all the way over to the to it in the back corner. Alrighty, let's just grab this and sort everything into here. Check over in this corner. Yep, we're pretty good. Look for our wicker baskets, which are lurking at the end. There we go. What did I need? Aluminium plate, ironwood planks, and strengthened glass. Let's have a look at that. So we've got enough aluminium plate, we've got enough ironwood planks, and we have enough strengthened glass. So that's not going to be a problem for us. The 48,500 gold, however, we need to sell a few fish when the price is at of close to 100%. Collect all of that and dump it all in here. Alrighty. Actually, the other thing I need to check too is to make sure that I've got okay, so snake skin, sapphires, dragon heart, eggs. Alright, I'm out of titanium ore, so we may have to just go looking for that. Rainbow flowers we're going to start growing, and animal fat we need to chase pink birds for. The titanium ore is more of a worry though. Okay, so we now have a wicker basket. Let's go find Minister Lee. I don't think he was up at the top of the church tower. Alright, if he's somewhere where the pig can get easily, we might just... Nope, he's at the top of the church tower. That would be right. Well, it's a nice day for a jog, what can I say? I know, so much for shortcuts being easier. I should charge him extra for making me run up the hill. Then again, I didn't have to take the commission, so it's all on me. Don't go anywhere.
Hi.
You, how are you? You're very welcome. Did I give you a disc today? Apart from spending most of the discs at your shop.
Thanks. This looks nice.
You're really welcome. Alright, Nora is not really into computer discs. I have checked before. And I forgot to get a slingshot for Toby. Alright, I guess we're jumping off the end of a mountain again. There's my house over there. I think I spend half my life running around the countryside. Well, it is going to look really good though with those fences in. Okay. I am going to need to just change things around a bit. So, relics. We don't need relics. What we need is our clothing and weapons box. And somewhere in here. A lot of these clothings I need to upgrade. Somewhere in here I should have a slingshot. I don't. Oh no. Okay, maybe that is my other character who has the slingshots. Oh, they need to go away. No, not in there. Okay, they are in my backpack. Let's just make sure it's not in my crafting box by mistake. Just going to dump those in there for the minute. And those. And those. Okay, now they're out of there. Alright, so relics for the museum. That's actually going to have to go somewhere else. These are made. I'm going to put this down here. I'm going to move this up here. Then I can put the first piece there. Actually, that's not going to work either. Alright, and relics for ruins too. Let's just sort this all up and have a look in here. Where'd they go? Yeah, they went. Put that there. And put that over there. I think I still need to get a sun piece for the museum, and I still need to get the little monster thing. I think those are probably the last two that I have. Then we can start hunting down things in the iron mines. So I've got two of these guys. I need to get the other two. We have that ready to rock. We just need to get all of these bits. And I have a third box up and coming. This is from the desert ruins. We haven't quite got everything from there yet. Actually, we haven't got anywhere near everything from there. Somber Marsh is looking not too shabby. Oh, there are only 2 pieces of that. Okay. It's our tapes collection. Right, so the answer is no, I don't have a slingshot. Righto. Just trying to work out what on earth I'm doing. I might grab my garden box again. Somewhere in here. Somewhere in here we have... Right. So basically, let's just grab this thing and toddle it over here for a minute. I want to finish laying down the matting. So we'll just drop that down in there. Grab our 3s. And the curious thing is going to be whether or not I've managed to put those stakes right where I don't want them. Because I suspect I might have. Huh, okay. Looks like I can lay things straight over the top of them. Let's see how that works when it gets to putting in planter boxes and trees. So the first thing I want to do is I just want to put up tree shade around the edges here. Because to be honest, this whole grass plain looks like it could get pretty warm. Oops. Door. Alright, let's try this trick again. With a little less derpiness. There we go. Is that less derpiness, not more derpiness? Gosh. Ooh, I wonder if I can lay things... Oh, I like it. I can lay things underneath things. That's even better. That's very house flipperish in a lot of ways. Okay. So, the basic idea is not to have a big smelly tank right underneath my veranda. And I'm not sure if I want to alternate my trees or if I just want to have a straight line of apple trees and a straight line of apricot trees. I mean, they kind of look okay alternated, but they'd be a pain because they harvest differently. F to pick it up. Now, if I was to put this in my backpack, I'd lose my tree. It would just disappear, but it's okay as long as I move it. See, tree's fine. So when you get to this point, it is a little bit of fiddling around to get everything done. Well, depending how fussy you are, I mean, you might not want to do this. So, alright, I think I only had 2 apple trees. There's 3 apricots, or actually cristellas. That's an apricot. Those are cristellas. That's an apricot. Cristellas. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab out some of our boxes. It's my G for gardening. I did grab them already. That's alright. Fine. I'm getting blonde in my old age. Oops, but we do need apple tree seeds. So let's grab this lot out. I have apple tree seeds. What am I worrying about? The question is, how many do I want, really? Okay, I have 16 boxes. So tomorrow I need to go get some more, and I don't have enough discs to max it. That's fine. So let's see how many apple trees it's going to take to line the side of the house here. Get a good view of the llamas. I can just imagine though, Mummy, what's Uncle Remington doing? He's killing all the llamas. Oops. Well, that would be my commission, sweetheart. You'd feel really bad, to be honest. There we go. This is where llama steak comes from. Oh man, that could get really bad real quick. Just have to tell them that the llamas are out of bounds. There we go. Okay, so this is where I find out whether or not I've miscalculated that wooden stake. As soon as I can work out how to get my tree out of the way. No, it looks like I can secure the house veranda in the oh, fiddlesticks. Pick that one up, back it up. Alright, I'm just going to have to do it from the other way. Okay, so I need a few more of those. Let's blend our apple seeds and see how far along we go. So we might be alright. Okay, so really I'd like to put in one more apple tree. Kind of like that. That works for me. And if I put in the small planter boxes along the edge there, we can have flowers outside our window. So we might do that as well. Let's get them up off the roof. Away, pick that one up, put it away, pick it up. So I'm hitting R to put it away real quick. Okay, see now I can have my cookout on top of the roof without any problems. Alright, and I also need more. Okay, I'm not going to put them down until I get some more, what do you call that stuff? Yeah. No, my fish are hungry. Did I run out of dough already? Okay, so basically I need to go get some more discs from the mines. Let's give these things, say 50. How many are there? There's just 2 of them, okay. And I'm pretty sure these guys were hungry again. Yeah. So I'll give them 20. Looks like they eat about 10 a day. So if I want to truly not be bugged by them, I need to buy a ton of fish food. Which means I need to sell some of these guys to pay for said fish food. There we go. Alright, so this is pretty much just organising our yard and getting ready to expand our house. Getting our trees ready. There's a lot more room in here. Oh no. And that's where I'm going to leave this episode. I'm going to take a 5-minute break and I will be back with episode 66. But until then, I guess I'll say goodbye. You guys take care and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'll see you around.